Right now, I am speaking to the non-autistics. We are going to find your sense of body empathy. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to show you some images. And when I show you those images, you will be observing the faces of other people. And as you're observing these faces of other people, some of the neurons in your mirror neuron system are going to be firing as if you were making that same face, right? Because that's the way body empathy works. When we observe other people taking actions, our mirror neuron system activates as if we were also taking that action, and that gives us immediate insight into the other people. So let's start. Let's look at this woman. She's scrunching up her nose. When she scrunches up her nose, do you sort of feel your nose scrunching up too? Now, your nose might not scrunch up because her nose is scrunching up, but it might. Just because you're observing her nose scrunch up and your brain is activating, some of the neurons may actually be making your nose scrunch up, but they wouldn't have to. Your nose might stay solid, but you would still have insight into what it's like for this woman to be scrunching up her nose in this moment. And in this way, you have more social comprehension about what this facial expression means, right? Now look at this photograph. This older couple is clearly very connected, and they appear to have been together for a long time. And we see that in the expressions that they have on their faces. And when you're looking at their expressions, probably some of the same neurons in your brain that it would take for you to make that expression are firing. And in that way, you might find yourself mirroring or mimicking that expression just a little bit. And in that way, you have immediate social insight into what it's like for them to be them during this snapshot of time. The mirror neuron system isn't called the mirror neuron system for nothing. Another fun experiment that you might want to do as you're going about your day is to make different gestures, like maybe scratch your face and notice which people around you, without thinking, also lift their arm, mirroring yours, to scratch their faces too. You will find that among the non-autistic people in your environment, that a lot of the time, when you take an action, they will mirror that action without even knowing that they're mirroring it. And that's because, due to the way their mirror neuron system is functioning, when you take the action, some of the neurons in their brain are firing, taking that same action, and sometimes they will mirror that action without even knowing it. But remember, this mirror neuron system works regardless of whether or not you actually mirror or copy or mimic the actions of the people in your environment. Because you have a sense of body empathy, this is going on inside your nervous system all the time, and it gives you immediate social insight into others that you wouldn't have if your mirror neuron system were functioning differently.